The history of electric vehicles, EVs, dates back to the 19th century, with the invention of the first practical electric car in 1884 by Thomas Parker, a British inventor. However, the mass production of gasoline-powered cars and advancements in internal combustion engine technology during the 20th century caused the popularity of EVs to decline. Interest in EVs began to re-emerge in the 1960s and 1970s, driven in part by concerns about air pollution and the oil crisis of the 1970s. In the 1990s and 2000s, major car manufacturers began releasing limited numbers of EV models, mostly as compliance cars. However, it wasn't until the 2010s that electric vehicles began to see more widespread adoption, thanks to advances in battery technology, improvements in vehicle range and charging infrastructure, and increasing governmental support. Nowadays EVs are becoming more popular and more accessible. Many countries and companies are investing in EV to reduce their carbon footprint. Manufacturers are also introducing more models of electric vehicles in a wide range of segments, from small city cars to luxury sedans and SUVs. What are electric vehicles held for? Electric vehicles, EVs, are held for several reasons. Environmental benefits. One of the main reasons for the development of EVs is to reduce emissions and improve air quality. Electric powertrains produce no tailpipe emissions, which means they do not contribute to local air pollution and can reduce overall carbon emissions. Energy security. EVs can be charged using electricity generated from a variety of sources, including renewable energy, reducing dependence on fossil fuels. Reduced operating costs. EVs typically have lower operating costs than gasoline-powered vehicles, as they require less maintenance and the cost of electricity is often lower than the cost of gasoline. Improved driving experience. EV motor produces high torque from 0 RPM, which means instant acceleration in a smooth and quiet. Governmental support and regulations. Governments around the world have implemented policies to encourage the adoption of EVs, such as tax incentives, regulations for zero-emission vehicles and improving charging infrastructure. Innovation and development. EV are considered as a future technology. Manufacturers and governments are investing in EV to develop it further in terms of ranges, charging time, and charging infrastructure to match it with conventional vehicles. Electric vehicles, EVs, are expected to become more prevalent in the future as battery technology improves and the cost of EVs continues to decrease. Additionally, governments and private companies are investing in EV infrastructure, such as charging stations, to make it more convenient for people to own and use EVs. As a result, the demand for EVs is likely to increase and they may eventually become the dominant form of transportation.